10 degrees.
Yes, sir.
10 degrees. 10 degrees.
10 degrees in the
you
flesh.
already know the greatest host. We the best ever. You already know we do this, man.
You
Love
know.
Akeem Anderson, all platforms. Pass it to the Brody.
This your boy O, capital O, period, cursive, Sanskrit, calligraphy, however you want to spell it.
All that.
It's still O.
Just don't
you know what I'm
misspell
saying?
it.
At the end of the day, if you misspell it, you need to be in on the bus with the tinted windows with the elevator on the side.
Don't do that.
And a
You know
helmet.
what I mean?
Nah,
Ooh.
no helmets. We just playing. We just playing. We
It's
love all
Sunday.
y'all. But man, yeah, this is 10 degrees, man. We go left, we go right. 10 angles, 10 everything, 10 out of 10. It's just what we do. You feel me? Make sure y'all run us up. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, stitch, crochet. You feel me? But if you don't, it's all good because we still going up. You feel me?
Got to.
Got to. Man, what's going on today, big dog? What we got, man? What's up?
Man, we got a special guest in the building before we say
Not a
anything.
special guest.
Every guest is special that come on the pod.
We got a very special guest today, though. I got to put that very with it. You feel me?
Very? Okay.
Very.
Okay,
Because
very
we go
special.
back.
Oh.
Hey, go ahead. Hit him with it. Rapper, singing. Hey, we doing it all. We doing it all. But yeah, we go way back. Excuse me. I can't talk right now. We go back to the sandbox. You feel me?
Ooh.
We got the one and only Keela Elaine. Go ahead and introduce
Burn,
yourself.
burn, burn, burn,
Burn. Yeah.
What's going
Introduce
on?
yourself.
Well,
Yeah.
my name is Keela Elaine, and I'm happy to be here.
Where you from?
Ready?
Where you from?
Same as you, Polk County.
Let them know.
Polk
Put them on the map.
County
Polk
in the
County.
building.
Polk County. What is that?
Actually, it's Green Creek,
Green Creek all
It's the
day. What
difference.
state that is? What state?
North Carolina.
Come on and raise up. Come on now. Yeah.
You sneeze, your passes.
Oh man, is that little?
Yeah. We
Is that
got-
little?
Yeah, it's a small
Okay.
town. Yeah, it is. It
I need to
is.
ride through Polk County.
Yeah,
It's a little
that's really
yeah.
what it ride through. Boom, 5 minutes you in and out. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But
Yep.
keep going. Shout your socials out, man. Tell us what you do. What you do? You do a lot
let's
now.
see. I do. I own my own business.
Oh,
Yes.
I do body,
entrepreneur.
Yes.
do body
Entrepreneur.
scrubs. Yes, I'm an actress. Just finished my first movie,
Healed
Healed with Tanya Love.
Tanya
I'm
Love,
that's
excited
my
about
girl.
that.
Love you, Tanya.
Other than that, I'm just chill.
Just chill.
Just chill.
All right, okay. What you
Just-
like to act in? What kind of films you like to do?
Oh gosh, this is my first one, so it's always drama.
Okay. Hey.
Always. Always drama.
Hey, drama sales.
Yeah, it
You
does.
know what I'm saying? So, what's the new project you got coming out? Shout that out,
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah, talk
Shout
about it,
out.
please.
So you can hit up Tubi, Apple TV,
Mm.
and YouTube for our documentary.
Okay.
It's called Heal and Healing. Watch that. Get your tissues ready.
Oh.
It's a whoo. And then the movie premiere is going to be June 24th at the Camelot Theaters
Okay.
in
Yes, sir.
Greenville. Come ready to be amazed.
Make sure y'all pull up.
It will keep you on edge. My boy Reggie Rock
Reggie.
is in the film,
Shout out Reggie.
along with a lot of other people. Tanya Love wrote it. It is amazing. OJ, Sierra.
Orenthal. What's
Yeah.
good, my brother.
Okay.
It's all kind of
okay.
like, oh gosh, it's like it's so many actors and actresses in there. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Dope. So you
It's
said
dope.
bring tissues.
Bring tissues because
Okay,
you're gonna cry.
Mm.
I've never cried in a film ever before, right? So is
Yes.
this gonna be a first?
It's gonna be a first.
It's gonna be a first for me.
It
I'm
ma-
gonna hold you to that now.
it's
Oh,
gonna
it's
be a
gonna hit
first
like
for you.
that.
It's gonna be a first for you.
It's gonna hit
Okay,
like
you heard that. You heard
It
it right.
hits. It
y'all
hits
heard
hard.
that. It
It
hits
hits
hard.
hard. It
Make
hits
sure y'all
home.
come and show support. It's at the Camelot, right?
Camelot
We going
Theaters.
right. We popping out to
We got to.
the event, man.
Akeem and O, come on now.
Shout out to Flaming Elephant,
That's
Ignite, Elephant Room, all you guys. 06 Films is a new partner with the crew, so I'll be producing stuff through them, man. But
Yes, sir.
Healed is gonna be amazing. If you're not in the
Mhm.
Greenville area, it's gonna be coming on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Tubi.
Tubi.
Tubi,
Mhm.
all that,
Excuse
yeah.
me. So I can't wait to see that, man. You know,
Me
she
too.
put in a
Me
lot
too.
of
I'm
hard
excited
work
for
for
you.
that, so I'm excited.
What was the hardest part about doing it?
Mm.
What'd you have to tap
Switching
into?
over.
Yeah.
Switching over from plays,
Okay.
stage to
Okay.
film.
So it
That's
was
the
harder.
hardest.
It was harder.
It was hard.
Some
Film
people
is
say it's
different.
easier.
I've never
yeah.
heard somebody say that.
No.
I have, but
Never.
see, you won't like on stage. You boom, boom, boom. You can't mess up. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can improv. You get different takes on film. You know what I'm saying?
Answer, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
For me, I got ADHD, so
Okay.
You gotta move.
I have to keep moving. So it was one time that we had like a downtime and I went to sleep.
Oh,
So
man.
It's like, let me get a quick nap in. You know what I'm saying? So, but you got to stay focused. Because like with film, it's different angles.
Yep.
With stage, it's instant gratification. So you go out there, you may mess up, and you better hope to God that you remember or somebody else remembers your line, because you go in circles and be like, who is supposed to say what? I remember this part somewhere. I remember this somewhere. I think we need to pick up here. Okay, great. So but with film, it's kind of like cut. Let's do it again. It's like that gummit, like, or sit this way, stand this way, and you have to like everything has to be the same. So even when you're in the filming process, even when it comes down to your hair,
continuity.
So in this film, I play Stacy, and she is a bougie Christian.
Oh, I know a lot of them.
Yeah, she's a bougie Christian.
There's a lot of them.
So she's always kind of like always together. She's rich, and so she owns a lot of businesses. And so I couldn't go out and just do my hair the way I wanted to. It had to remain this way. So you got to be very cautious of what you do, how you do it. Yep.
That's when you're filming. That is true. Because if you got to swoop this way,
you
the whole day that swoop better
be that way. It can't be a different way. And the same clothes. You have to remember what you had on in that scene.
Yep.
True.
Because then, the next day.
Now that is true. And it's funny you say that when you're talking about like being still, because you would think of all them action scenes and everything, they do all this movement. No, they be like this the whole time, and the camera's doing all the work. I didn't know that until I was filming with this dude. We supposed to be doing this action scene. Now he's like, no, stand right here and do not move. And I'm just like, what? He's like, no, don't move.
That's right.
It is. It is.
And I had to learn that. I feel you on that. I feel that.
I think stage plays is easier.
You think so?
Yeah, because I can get away with doing a lot on the stage.
Okay.
Even if I'm not supposed to do it.
You still can. Yeah.
I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I feel that.
You remember, I forgot the scene we was in. I know y'all, I can't tell y'all because y'all ain't gonna get it. But just, you can improv a lot. And people won't even know if you're that good at it. So
exactly.
Film, you can't do none of that.
None.
So I can definitely.
I see that side though. I get what you're saying for sure.
And stage, you have to think too. Like I miss stage. Like this is my first time in film, but I miss stage.
So you like stage better?
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
Wow. Cool.
Like I love stage. I love the stage. Film, like I'm starting to love it, but I've been in stage since 2018.
I feel that.
So, it's kind of like, that's my baby. Like that's where I'm most comfortable at. You give me a script, I got you. Film is kind of like, what page are we on? Okay, great. I remember this. I know where we are.
Okay.
So
I feel that. I see that. I can see that. I like both though. I do like both. I do like.
What you like better though?
I'm not gonna lie. I like watching myself on that screen. So I like film. Yeah. Just for that reason though, because I like it. Like the premiere. We had a premiere with Left Alone, Muse, Canvas, all that. I was like, yo, I'm really watching myself on a big screen. You know what I'm saying? Like that was dope.
Right.
So I kind of like that in that sense. But I'll judge myself a lot too. So I kind of like stage.
That's what makes you better though.
It do make you better. But stage, once it's done, all you hear is everybody saying you did good. You don't get to see it unless somebody record it. So you just got to go with what they say. They say you did good, you did good. They say you did bad. It's like,
but instantly on stage.
It's true.
I mean,
okay.
Quick.
That is true. That is
like,
true.
What? I'm like, oh, I messed up.
You can tell by the look.
Don't look stuck when you mess up for real. Yeah.
You be looking down at it. You ain't supposed to do that. I look to the back wall.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to see,
who out there a little bit.
Oh, you're like, it throw you off. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Then I got to go backstage and remember to cut my mic off, then hand my mic off to somebody. You been there. I was like, man, this is stressful.
And you forget.
Then I'm like, what scene we on? Like, what we on? I look at it. Oh, shoot.
I gotta be out there. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
And then they talking to you as you're walking off stage. Don't forget to get that. What? What do you mean? Where's it at? And you have like 2 seconds. And when them lights go up, it's like, all right,
it's
I'm
like,
fine.
boom. Yeah, right. You got to switch.
Here we go. It's like you bipolar.
But they both got their pros and cons.
Yeah, most definitely. I love it though.
I'm retired for stage play.
Man, come on back.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that, man. I've been directing and writing and producing.
Behind you, Jordan Peele. Now you said you ain't even doing
everybody
that no more.
That.
You know, because that's you. Because you would do some of the funniest things on stage that I had to try not to laugh while I'm giving my line. I can't look at you. I can't do none of that.
You never know where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and then you switch up, and then all of a sudden you filming and directing and making films and movies and shows, and it's like you mad serious, and it's like, yo, we doing this.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
like I don't write funny stuff.
I feel you.
It's like slid in there a little bit.
But you got to catch it.
I'm opposite, so I don't know.
And that's why it's like, it reminds me of Jordan Peele, because it's like, to see him in that element right there. I'm so used to him cracking jokes, acting like this, acting like that. He got like 80 different people he played. You know what I'm saying? He had me dying. And then you watch him behind the scenes directing, he like
dead serious.
This.
You gotta be.
Boom. Yeah. That's true. That's true. But so that's dope though.
You're the person that you can't sit beside in church at a funeral?
Nowhere.
You can't sit beside me.
Nowhere.
No, I'm gonna say something so far left. You're like, what?
This would be the first person.
But no, this will make it bad with Odo. This joker, he'll say something so slick and so casually. Like when he said it, you just kind of like, oh, and then you just still kind of like quiet, and then it hits you all of a sudden, and you just bust out laughing, and then it's like, it's like, hold on, what did he say? Like, it's like that. It's bad. Oh man,
I just say it like, okay.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you bust out, like, everybody looking like, what you laughing at? And then he gonna be up here like, I don't know. He gonna look at you like, what you laughing at, dog? And it's like,
you good, man? You all right? Say, man, what you said, man? So what I say? You know
what happened?
Prime example. Nah, this is a little edgy, but I was at a school for the deaf and blind, right?
I'm done. Give me a
we had a
you already know.
I'm done. I'm out.
No, I went there for real, supporting a friend. I'm not gonna name the friends.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was beautiful in there. It was like the school is like pristine. So I'm looking around, and Javaris, he's beside. I was looking around. I said, "Man, this is crazy."
Yeah.
It's a shame they can't even see this.
See, and you're not gonna think about it until like a minute later. You're gonna be like, "Bruh."
He said, "What?" He fell out laughing. He said, "Man, you gotta go." I was like, "What? Why they have all this stuff?" It's ornate. They got hardwood. They got marble. Like plants, and
you be saying it just like that too, so serious. And it's just like, dog, like, please hush, bro, please. I'm trying not to get kicked out of here.
But
bro.
I was dead serious. I'm like, it's a shame they can't see all this. He like, what?
We just got here.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's a little
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
We love everybody though. Hey, we gonna roast everybody, but ain't nobody safe. It don't matter if you deaf, blind, black, white, gay, straight. You ain't safe on here.
But we doing it in love.
It's all love though. We love everybody. But yeah.
So to be real for a moment, condolences to DC Young Fly and his family. His I don't know if it's his wife. It says his wife. People that's close to him. I guess I don't know, but Jackie O, man, she passed away from a botched mommy makeover.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, the mommy makeover. That's what she was calling it, right?
So, and the crazy thing about it, she didn't die on the table. She died in the hotel room. Mm-hmm. They found her in the hotel room.
So after the surgery,
yeah, complications. The dude wasn't a certified doctor at all.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that made me the question: if you DC Young Fly, he's a millionaire. Safe to say that she is a millionaire, respectfully.
Yeah.
Why do they choose to go to these bots doctors?
Yeah,
to get a quick makeover. Now Jackie O was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Even after 3 kids, she looked exactly the same.
Yeah, she did. To
be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just begged the question, like, I know DC didn't want her to get that, but I think she probably pushed it. And he's like, I got to keep my woman happy if this is what she wants.
Right.
Because he said the last time he spoke to her, he prayed over her before she went to do the mommy makeover.
Yeah.
And because I saw his message he posted on IG, he was, the best mommy in the world. I prayed for you before you left and everything like that. And he kind of he started to question God, but he decided not to because it's all in God's, plan. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm like, man, why do people decide to get tummy tucks, breast reduction? I understand. Your back,
cool.
Because I got aunties got big. They used to hide all kind of stuff in there.
And we're supposed to be so serious
chicken.
right now. We was doing so good.
We're so good.
So good. And now aunties pulling out money out the bar.
Chicken,
some money. You know what I'm saying?
With some hot sauce, a whole meal in there. For real. My auntie used to do that. Shout out to my auntie. I love you.
Call a name out now.
No. The chicken used to be soggy. If you love
it, ain't real if you don't call a name out.
The chicken used to be soggy.
I hate you.
It was the condensation and the breasticles. But back to the real topic. But condolences, man. For sure. I'm big on like loving yourself. Love who you are. Childbirth is not I saw childbirth. It's not beautiful, but the thought of bringing life into this world is beautiful.
Okay.
Because Kevin Gates posted that video. It was disgusting. I was horrified. I said,
"No, that was
I said, "Oh my God!" And I got offended.
Like, why would you do that, right?
I got offended. I said, "This big old head coming out, and I done put on all this work to make this baby." You like, oh, but it's really nothing because you pushing out a big old head. Like,
baby come out about that big, right?
Salute to the women out there. Salute to the mommies.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, love yourself, ladies.
No,
I mean, love
yourself, everybody, man.
Your body's gonna change. You're gonna get older. You gotta embrace that. Things are gonna sag. Things are gonna shift. That's the beauty of getting older. Thank God that you were able to get to that point. To that point, man. You gotta love yourself. What you think about it, Keela? What you think about?
Yeah, talk about
this whole BBL pandemic.
Because you do that. Because you do something like that.
Yes. So,
and what would you do?
No, I would say it's kind of a hypocrite statement. It's kind of a hypocritical statement. Like, guys can say all day long, "Oh, you're beautiful the way you are," but that's not really the truth. You know what I'm saying?
That goes in y'all ear and comes out.
It does.
It
because we see y'all's actions. I've been with a guy before, and I've seen a girl walk by with a big old butt, and I've seen his whole head turn.
Wow!
Like, dang, shorty thick.
It must have been a magnet on it.
You know,
could have been.
You know what I'm saying? So then it's like you go with the girl. I call it no acetol.
Oh, I know.
You know, with that no acetol syndrome, and then you get her, and it's kind of like now she's like, "Oh, so that's what you like?" Nah, babe, but I like you the way you are. But I just seen you drool over old girl that walked by.
She got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, guys will choose in a minute a girl that looks like, to me, I think one of the most beautiful people in the world is Lisa Ray McCoy. They play Diamond on Players Club.
Oh yeah.
Her body is, you know, see what I'm saying?
He's thinking now like,
Now think about Monique.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Point proven. Point proven. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So when we hear things like that and we're like, dang, her body is bad. You know, like shorty got this, shorty got that. It makes women that might be a little heavier. It makes women that might be just like, may not have no butt, may not have no boobs. It makes them be like, you know what? Maybe if I didn't look like this, I would have a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, it's the same thing. It's almost like if a girl tell you that your stuff ain't that big.
Oh my God.
So you just felt the heartbreak.
Yeah,
right
like, well, that's offensive.
But that's offensive to y'all, and it hurts your ego.
Okay.
And women don't understand. Like, when women do say that to men, y'all's feelings really do get hurt, low key. Like, you can play it off like, nah, that's not what you said. Like in your back of your mind, be like, dang, am I really doing the right thing?
You really mean that?
Yeah. Especially if a girl's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the same thing with like females. Like, when y'all see certain females and they got these bodies, they think they're going to get that attention. But however, one girl went viral on TikTok and she got a BBL and she said she wished she had never did it because now she's getting the opposite attention that she thought she wanted. So guys want to sleep with her, but nobody wants to take her serious. So it's kind of like weigh your options. So you do have to love yourself, but you got to love yourself through the society where everybody's saying what the perfect person looks like. Like you'll date Lisa Ray before you date Monique.
No, I date Monique.
Okay, the question. Okay, why the instant gratification though? Why not, go to the gym and work on yourself? Because that's natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, why get the BBLs and the tucks and whatever? Why not at least see what your body can do naturally? And then if you want to enhance the rest, cool. But why not? You know what I'm saying? Why do everybody want to get why do females in particular want to get that instant, like,
Because it's easier. Everybody like thinks it's easy in life.
That's true.
If I can get money easy, I'm gonna do it. If I can get
easy ain't always the best route though.
It's not. However, again, we see how y'all act,
and you see people dying at the same time.
We don't care about that. But in your mind, you're not thinking about that at the moment because you're always like, that'll never be me. That's almost like the Camaro you drive. Like, it's fast.
Oh, it's getting close to home. Now.
Yeah, it's fast. Like, oh my gosh, that's a fast car. It's a beautiful car. Either way, you hit a certain speed, you're still gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care what the risk is about that car.
Akeem, she killing you. I'm just sitting back.
You know what I'm saying? You don't care about the risk in the car. You're just like, I love the way that car feels.
But at the same time though, I mean, you can go just as fast in another car though. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I can't go that fast in my Kia.
Same.
I'm just being honest.
But technically, I can't go that fast regardless because I get a ticket for speeding or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's
it's the instant gratification.
Is it though? Is it?
This is a good debate.
It is a good debate.
It's the question you have to ask yourself.
Ooh, round 4.
But see, me personally, I got my Camaro though. I definitely got it because I like Camaros. I mean,
but how many ladies do you get with a Kia versus a Camaro?
Actually, I don't. I get more guy compliments than lady compliments. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I get more. Even working out, I get more compliments from dudes than I get from girls. I get for every compliment I would get from a girl, I would get 5 from a dude. Like oh, you know, like you got a nice I like your arms. Like what do you do for your arms? You know what I'm saying? I get more of that. Like
I can't. I feel you. Back up off me. What?
It be with all love though.
It's like,
but like, right. You know what I'm saying? But me getting a Camaro wasn't necessarily instant gratification though. You know what I'm saying? I like Camaros. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do like Camaros. That's my baby right there. You know how I feel about my car.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, because you called me out just now. But nah, but you know how I feel
10
about
degrees.
It. 10 degrees all day. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, so I wasn't really doing it for that. You know, y'all, like you said, y'all would do it for like, oh, you see a dude looking at a girl with a big butt. So now you got to get a, you know, BBL. I didn't really look at a dude like, oh, he got a Camaro. Now I got to get one. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to get one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, you can look at it from different
angles. And some girls do it for themselves too. Like, you know, do have a majority of the women that do it for themselves.
Do they do it for themselves though?
Because they want to build up their self-confidence.
But you shouldn't need that to build up your self-confidence is what I'm saying. It should already, because your self-confidence shouldn't be based on the opinions of others.
True. And that is that's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very true. But I know it do get hard out here because it is life. So I get why, but at the same time, I agree with that, like to 100%. You shouldn't.
But most of what men do is geared around the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I started working out because, you know, back in the day, my cousins
was
not
real
to get
swole,
healthy, and the ladies was looking at them in school. I was real skinny, so
there you go. Now you understand.
But at the same time, I knew it wasn't gonna be no instant gratification. It took a long time to get to where I was at, and I was willing to put that work in. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody not like that though. Like you said, BBL, implants, whatever. Like, oh, I want it right now. I want, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get that too. Mm-hmm. But I went into it knowing like it wasn't gonna be instant gratification. But I did start because of the ladies though. I can't. Yeah.
Everything is rooted.
And it is. It really is. It started off like that.
But I would say it's no different than when we see The Rock. You know, like how he's just in all his glory. And,
talk about The Rock. Go, you better hype The Rock.
Like,
you better hype the way, you know.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just see that, just how them abs are. D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, how his abs are just perfect.
Brown sugar, baby.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then you sit beside somebody look like Rick Ross. It's kind of like, hey, that thing's fine. Now, it make y'all feel the same way.
We can't get
no BBL.
We can't get bicep BBL.
Yes, you can.
And can you?
Yes,
can you really?
You can get your ab reconstruction.
I've been doing all this for nothing, and I can just went to
you better not get no
went to Atlanta and got stitched up.
What y'all gonna do when I come back and I'm really like this? Y'all gonna know.
Oh, I'm about to say,
you got his abs done.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't know if that was true or not,
that's
but
fact.
I did hear about that. Dang.
So you can buy anything with money.
I guess that is true. But
would you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I couldn't do that.
But
as much as I would be 40, how old is Oscar De La Hoya? 40 something, 50 something?
He's 50 something.
He 50 something now. I couldn't be 50 something and get no inductions or with an ab replacement, whatever he got. I mean, I could probably take a steroid or two. Cool, whatever. I could do TRT. You know what I'm saying? I might could do something like that.
I might do a little steroid.
Yeah, you know, TRT, that's kind of like, you know, as you get older, you might need that. So that's kind of like whatever. And that's still, you still got to put that work in. But I don't want no instant abs. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just, sometimes it's confusing how girls can just, I'm gonna get a BBL, I'm gonna do this real quick, knowing the health risk. I mean, we all do stuff.
It's a big health risk.
It's a big health risk. I mean, I know we all do stuff like you said. We take a risk every time we do something, but
that's what happened to Kanye's mom.
True. And they made a law about her because of that, the Donda or the whatever law, whatever her name was. Yeah,
but
loving yourself is hard. Like it takes work. Loving yourself takes work.
So what do you do to you know? Work on that, because I know it probably. It may have you may have always loved yourself, but if you didn't, what was the process you took to?
I think it's before she gets started. I think it's a process towards that. Huh? Mm-hmm. What I did,
to like, have you always loved yourself, or was it a time where you didn't? And you had to learn to love yourself.
When I first loved myself, I was in my room. It was dark. I was about 13, and it had some. I turned the lights off, you know, with the meditate, and it was a bottle of lotion right there.
I hate him.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to love me. I'm going to put me first. It's about me.
Why did he do this?
I wish you could have seen how I was looking at him, how deep this story was. I'm just like,
I was thinking
and then I got the lotion. I'm like.
I was thinking he about to say, Jesus, give me my heart.
I keep saying, I love you. I love you.
This man said, I'm gonna put me first. He said it so. He said, "Not," and I just said, "I'm gonna put me first."
Nah, but
I'm
what
like,
I did. But honestly, all jokes aside,
all lotion aside.
All lotion aside.
What kind of lotion you use though? Any specific kind?
Man, it was.
Put that carry down.
Jergens, you know, because I was jerking.
Oh, you was investing. That's some expensive lotion.
Yeah, because you got to really pamper yourself.
You was
you
loving yourself.
You can't cheat yourself. You got to treat yourself.
No great value.
No, that break you out. But it causes inflammation. But listen, all jokes.
10 degrees, baby.
all jokes aside.
You see, you can't go nowhere with O. You can't go nowhere with O, man. You can't do it. You can't do it, man.
It can cause inflammation. Clogged up pores.
Right, low. That's embarrassing. You gotta go to your mom. Mama,
I'm on fire. As a kid, what's wrong, baby? You all right down there?
Like on My Wife and Kids, when Junior pulled the muscle, he had to limp. He had to tell everybody.
Imagine being 13 and you know she's gonna cut you out. You're nasty. You're nasty.
I said, no wonder your socks standing up in your room. But standing up by themselves. But listen, all jokes aside,
yeah, for sure.
I done went left. I'm sorry. 10
That's
degrees.
all good. We here.
I think, like I said, it's a process, man.
It is. Yeah.
It don't come overnight. You know, I think I know some kids that are like really there, but I think that comes from what their parents taught them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's based on how you was raised. Now, some it takes longer than others. You may get bullied, you may get picked on, but it takes somebody, because everybody needs somebody to speak life into them.
For sure, of course.
You know what I'm saying? And if you have the good amount of people around you that's speaking life into you, not just saying you look good, you look great, but actually showing you the steps that prove it. You know, words is cool. But actions, people like that need actions behind your words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Like I tell my daughters all the time, like, I'm big on that. You know, because my sons, they need it too. But my daughters is like real prissy, like very girly. I call it girly, but very sensitive.
Both of them. So both of them kind of girly, like.
One hides it, one wears it on her sleeve. Okay. So I handle them differently. So I always speak life into them. You did good. I'm proud of you. I love you. You know, constant affirmation.
That's right.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't matter what they say. It matters what you think of yourself. You know?
Right.
And the moment you take on what they say, that means you become what they're saying. So you're proving them right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a constant. That's a bar.
Gotta run that back.
I just freestyle there.
I like that bar.
But that's facts though. Like I said, whatever you believe you are, that's what you are.
Come on now, say that.
So you just got to keep that in mind. I'm learning every day still. I'm 40. So it's like I'm still learning to love myself. It'd be moments where you get depressed and you get down. Be like,
absolutely.
Why am I tripping? You know, I've been through all this.
For sure.
This ain't gonna bring me down. This ain't gonna make me think different of myself. I'm still gonna be confident. I'm still gonna, stick my head, my chest up and my chin out through adversity. And it's a learning process for some people. 90% of people.
It is.
It's a learning process. You gotta endure some things to realize your worth.
You do.
So facts.
And I want to touch back on too. When I was talking about society and BBLs, and then you said know your worth. And then society, I don't want to say just guys, because let me take some of that off, y'all. Society makes girls feel like that too. Women feel like that too.
Sure.
It's a standard. You know, like I know a lot of bigger girls that are, shout out to the big girls. I mean, shout out to the fluffiest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thick thighs save lives.
Not fluffiest stuff. I ain't heard that one before.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like, But the thing is, like, if I'm out seen with somebody that's smaller than me and a girl comes by and it's like, why is she with him? Like, oh, it got to be the money. It got to be this. It got to be this. You know what I'm saying? It's like I see a lot more couples coming out of that. And they're, like that guy might be buff worked out and he might be with this other plus size girl. And she's like, one girl came out and she was like, people come to her and be like, he got to have money, right? Like you're feeding him money.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a TikTok thing too. And she answered all these questions. She's like, no, that's my husband. He's not cheating on me with nobody. Like he loves me for me. And he went to the gym like constantly. Yeah. He is buff. And she's a regular plus size girl. And they love each other. And society thinks that's crazy. Like he's fine. I feel that. And I can take your man. And she was like, you can try. But you don't bring what I bring to the table. So
Confident. What?
Yeah, it's all about your confidence. Like, you got to look past society. You got to look past what people say. Like, everybody's beautiful in their own way.
Exactly.
In their own way, everybody is beautiful.
Okay.
Because I knew this other girl, she had a heart of gold. For real. Like, she was, I mean, third world ugly. But she did a lot of kind stuff. She was, no, seriously.
See what I'm saying? Like, why do we have these conversations?
But no. But I'm serious. But she would go, she was the most loving.
You know what I'm saying? It's not changing anything I just said. It's confirming everything I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Why does she have to be third world? Cleft lip. I'm not seeing what you're saying.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't need it. First time I was like, okay, I got him. Then it was just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
It's always with
But she said everybody's beautiful. She was beautiful.
Yeah.
It just was on the inside, not the outside.
Yeah.
I hate you.
What?
Would you be able to date her though?
No.
Why?
Cool. If you seen her,
Barracuda.
She got piranha teeth.
Okay. Heart of gold. Potential.
Oh yeah.
Here we go with this potential.
Okay,
we're not dating potential.
This is what I was about to ask though. See, no, not in that sense, because I know you about to go on a whole nother rant right now. We're gonna say that, but like, because you help her, I guess, get to that level that would you be able to date her with like looking like that, but then
me helping her?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't help what God created.
But like, I mean, a little bit you can enhance it a little.
No.
Yes, you can. You can encourage her, like take her to the gym, go get a break, help her get braces.
That's true.
Take her to Mac, help her go get a makeover. Like that's the thing. And this is why people cheat.
She did like Bernie Mac.
Not Bernie.
She looked like Bernie Mac, or she liked Bernie Mac.
She looked like. What you doing in here? But no, seriously. All jokes aside,
we joking, y'all. We love y'all.
So you saying could I date her?
Yeah.
Could I be?
Yeah, because you said she had a heart of gold. But like,
to be honest, the superficial me would say no, but the person she is like beautiful.
Oh, for sure. I feel you. I mean, I feel.
So are you saying no because of society or no because your own?
My own. I just can't wake up. And it's like, oh.
I mean, we're visual though. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Are.
And I don't have no problem saying that.
To be honest,
everybody's visual though.
I think it's a flaw.
I think everybody's visual though. Is regardless of what people say. Oh, it's all
about
what's in here. Yeah, that's cool. But no, we all
because
you
don't
what we
look
like,
when you see somebody across the room, it's like, oh.
I bet her personality is just
good.
Amazing.
I bet her voice. You ain't saying nothing to her. You don't know. You're looking at the outside first. You're going to pick something off that person that you like first.
Yeah. And that's just being real. Like, everybody got something they like about
am I
type.
Am I
no, go ahead and say it's wrong.
Please, wrong.
Go ahead and say it's wrong.
I'm listening. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I guess, because I know, yeah. You're right. Looks, people do look at, because I know females look at people's shoes first.
Everybody.
They look at your shoes and your teeth first. And if your shoes dirty, your teeth dirty, they're like, you know what, you ain't take care of yourself.
That is a girl thing, like with shoes. I've never understood. I mean, I understand to an extent, but like,
no, I understand.
My
dad taught me that.
But like, this is the thing though. Like, I've seen a girl like when I was at work one day. This was years back, and the girl I was like, oh, there was a dude that liked it. I was like, why don't you holler at him, whatever. Nah, his shoe game, whatever. And I'm looking, his shoes weren't like dirty or nothing. They just went, I guess the quote unquote. Pristine. So I'm like, what do you mean by when they say the shoes? Do it mean like they got to be like Air Forces, J's, Dunks, stuff like that, or they just got to be like well kept and put together? Or
that person was kind of superficial.
Yeah, that's superficial because the older you get, your priorities change.
Very much so. You
know what I'm saying? Like when I was in my 20s and stuff, I'm all about, you got to be tall, you got to be this, you got to have pretty hair. Now that I'm divorced, I don't know, baby, you got to have a 401k. Yep. We got to have an IRA account. We got to talk about investing in something because I'm trying to leave wealth, not to just my kids, but to my grandkids. Let's talk about how we can multiply things. Let's talk about how we can grow businesses together.
But you still want them to look a certain way though.
I mean, yeah, you want. It's not so much like on the looks at this moment. It's what you can bring to the table because I'm already eating at my table. Now, what can you provide for me at my table?
The looks are just a plus.
Yeah, the looks are a plus.
So you can have all that, but him not look how you would like.
Biggie Smalls.
Still be cool. Will you still be cool with it?
Okay, don't judge me.
We not judging. We asking. That's what I'm saying.
I think Forrest Whitaker is cute.
I mean, that's cool.
10
I'm
degrees.
just saying, like,
it's been a good show.
No, but I
like,
do.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the eye.
Doug told me that. Doug was like, you really like people for their heart.
but okay, that's okay. So like, okay, but he has to be like kind of
yeah,
like,
he still has to be attractive. Like,
Yeah, that's what
everybody
I'm
has to
saying.
have some kind of attraction
like physically
to a person. Like he said, like if I'm about to wake up to you every morning, it's something about you that I've really got to like.
I feel that.
Like if you can make me laugh, I can look past an eye. But can you, if you can make me laugh, if you can make me...
But I get that. But you're not about to sit here and look at somebody and be like, oh, I bet he funny. I just know he can make me laugh.
You don't know until you talk to him.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about no personality.
Yeah, physically, yes.
I'm
like everybody's attracted to a person physically first.
Yeah, okay.
Physical is always first.
Okay.
And then, and females do look at your hygiene because if you don't take care of your teeth, you sure ain't taking care of your...
I feel that.
Ain't no way.
We just had to nip that in the bud, the physical thing. Because I thought she was about to come for us because we said physical. But I'm like, yeah, you need to
like we the ops. Like,
yeah, and I was like, no, we're not doing it. I had to make sure. Now you can get into the personality. Now that you said, okay, the looks matter to an extent. Yes, okay,
absolutely.
So now personality.
It's
now
physical first.
Okay,
yeah, that's everybody. Cool. Like people can say all day long, no, it's their heart.
Everybody, literally, that's everybody. Yes.
Okay, after the physical.
Now,
what do you look for, or what are you attracted to? Me is personality.
Okay.
That's me.
Second, carry a conversation is third. That comes with personality, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You can talk to somebody if they got a good personality. After that, I don't care.
No. But you got to make sure you got your stuff in order first too. Like what we're not gonna have is GoFundMe when you die.
No, come on now. Get your life insurance.
Yeah, get your life insurance. Come on now.
And make sure it's enough.
Because we're not having no fish fries.
No.
We're not having no t-shirt sales.
No,
that's embarrassing. Like, we're not doing that. Because, people do that. Like, and it amazes me how people will be with people and have all this money and they die and like...
They don't have nothing.
Oh, we don't have enough for the funeral. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're asking me for because I don't have it either. I'm going to be that special friend. Get a box.
Cremation,
cremation. $800.
I ain't gonna cremate. That's all you can afford.
Right.
Throw them ashes in the lake and make a wish.
Or just lay them on a do this in remembrance of me table at church. Wrap them up in plastic bag. This
bada boom, bada bam. Hey.
That's it. Dig a hole.
Yeah.
But that's the truth. Like you have to look for somebody at this point that's stable.
Yeah.
And not just stay like financially and mentally stable.
Mental, that's a big one.
We will miss those red flags in a minute.
What? Man, I was with a girl one time. She was out.
Talk about it.
Man.
Talk about it.
Everything cool, right?
Okay.
Then, she probably knows what I'm talking about. But
what's her name? Just for
I call her D.
Okay. What D stand for?
Okay. I ain't gonna name no names.
I'm gonna catch you slipping one day.
Nah, I know, I'm gonna say I feel like I know you.
But woke up, walked through the house. She had a nice house.
Okay.
That was a plus. I'm like, okay, you got a house, you got your house. Okay, bet. I ain't got no house. But
I hate you. Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
At the time.
I was young. But
there we go.
And I'm like, where's the at? She was outside. It's wintertime.
Okay.
That day was 8. I'll never forget. It was 18 degrees.
Not 10.
You could see your breath. That's how cold it was. Right? 18 degrees. Not 10.
Not 10.
Short shorts. Tank top. Thin blanket. Sipping a cup of hot coffee. Now I'm like, are you good?
She was black, white.
Black. She like,
yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm looking at her. I'm like, you sure you good? It's cold out here. I'm all right. That's when I left. I said, she crazy.
Low key.
Crazy sneaks up on you.
Low key, them little subtle signs like that. Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to the signs.
That was
man.
subtle, but that was like,
subtle.
I see now that, I've seen crazy, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, hey, shut up. Both y'all hush, please. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Laugh to keep from crying.
Oh, shoot. I think we gotta edit this out.
Please. Oh, no, I'm doing it. Hey, I hate y'all.
Every time I think about that, like,
y'all. But no, but like, yeah, 10 degrees. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Oh, it was 10 degrees.
Now it's like, I feel that though. Them little subtle little clues, them little blues clues, you know what I'm saying?
Like, then they just hit you with it. Boom. I'm like, oh, shoot. You really crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I can go into a whole story about that. It was we do got time, but I don't want to take up the time with that story.
That'll be a sequel, a trilogy.
I can write a film about that for sure.
Yes.
But,
I feel that. I feel that.
I will say this, when it comes to, because they're really flaws in people, certain hang-ups on people.
Absolutely.
But if you want to be in a long-term relationship with that person, make sure those small little things don't get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got to love somebody through sickness and health, good or bad. That means flaws and all, unconditionally.
That's right.
Not conditionally.
That's right.
So when you choose not to love or to leave that person based on a condition, you got to question, do you really love that person to begin with? You know what I'm saying? Because flaws are flaws. I have them. You have them.
Everybody has them.
For sure.
But it's my goal to love you through those flaws. Not to change you. It's not the person's job to change you or make you happy.
Come on now, say that.
You have to make yourself happy. Come to love yourself.
That's it.
Make yourself happy.
But this episode, this is a real one, right?
Because I'm just saying, like, people say, like, raised in church, Christian. I know the Bible front and back.
Okay.
But I use realism. Like, this guy said, yeah, me and my wife, we coming together as one. I'm like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, two become one. Yeah. I said, but you're still individuals.
That's right.
He said, what you mean by that? I said, two come together, intertwined like rope, right? You're still individuals.
Yeah.
So it's some things you like and it's some things she don't like. You ain't got to do everything together. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know some besties like that. But sometimes take the moment to do what you love because you don't want to lose your identity loving somebody else. Ooh, I'm spitting bars.
But that's the truth. That's what happens when you do get in relationships and you get married, because especially like women, like we're the wives. And then we're the mothers. And then we have to make sure this is done. Where so many times we put ourselves last. And then we feel incomplete. But then a lot of times, I know for me, when I got divorced, it took me forever to find myself because I was so wrapped up in my husband. And so like, even now people will be like, oh, you're such and such as ex-wife. Yes, I am. And I still don't have my own identity as I'm Keela. Like, know me for Keela. Yeah. That's not my husband. That's my ex-husband. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because you become so much like that person, that's how people get bored in marriages.
Okay.
And that's how marriages start to be like.
You were married how long?
I was married for 9 years.
I say it was a little bit.
Yeah, 9 years, and we were together for 14.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a long relationship.
Y'all married for a while too. You was married for a little minute.
Yeah, man.
Like I said,
cut out.
All what you said is true though. You lose yourself. You don't know who you are at the end of the day.
So like that's what I was about to ask. Like with y'all, like being married before, like did y'all lose yourself at all? I know you said you did, but did you feel like you lost yourself a little bit?
Sometimes you don't realize till you get out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I like to do again. How I like my food cooked. How I like this house to be. Because you catered. Because love is giving, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take. You always giving. If both people give, it doesn't feel like somebody's taking from you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you giving. Then when you're not in a relationship, you're not giving to that other person no more. You got to learn how to give to yourself. You don't know how to do it. Because you wrapped up.
But not even that. Can I just say too, for the guys that really do be there for their wives and be there for their girlfriends. Like, shout out to those faithful ones. Shout out to y'all. Because the thing is, like, women don't understand. Y'all give so much, and we become takers, and we don't know it. We don't know it. Sometimes we do. Like, I know a lot of women are not going to agree with that, but we do.
Speak on it.
We do. I mean, we do. We become the takers. So what we do is we take. And women have to realize, like, y'all face a lot out there in the world already. Like, you're black, you're a man, and the world's already against you. So the last thing you want to do is come home and like, you just want peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, we set the atmosphere.
What? You said you had a flashback for
because we set the atmosphere in the house.
Yep.
That's what we do. Like, if a man says the word, we set the atmosphere. So it's kind of like when there's no peace in the house, that's what causes one or the other to go somewhere else. Because why am I going to stay home and I can go to Shaniqua's house and she'd be like, here's your plate, daddy.
Ooh,
here's your plate, daddy.
Oh,
but we're not, I mean, if we be honest, we can talk about it. And men do that to women too.
Yep.
Like, it's not fair for a woman to go out here and work all day long and you at the house playing video games.
Come on, that's
now, you know what I'm saying? You dating a grown child.
You dating a kid.
Like, so, but the problem is, it's like, we can, as women, we are natural nurturers. We will nurture you. We will speak life into you. You will multiply your dreams and goals. The thing is, we're so damaged sometimes, we don't know how to transfer that. And when we meet a good man, it's hard. Because everything we question everything. Why are you being nice? Why are you opening the door?
Yeah, that's true. Hey, that's true.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Like, my thing is like, when you're not used to something, it's new. It's almost like when I came out of my divorce, it's almost like a wild animal being released back into the wild. Like you can open the cage, but just step out there. This ain't really safe territory.
You did.
Like, this ain't safe.
You said it just like that.
This ain't safe. This ain't safe. And it takes a man has to feel safe to be vulnerable with a woman. You have to. So it's okay. And women have got to stop saying to men.
She's speaking facts.
Yeah. Like, and women have to understand, as a man, it's okay for him to be vulnerable. Like, I love a man that cries. Like, give me somebody that's kind of sensitive. And I'm not talking about sensitive to the fact to be like, everything you say is sensitive, because how can he relate to me if he's not sensitive? So when I'm going through certain things, I need you to be able to relate to me. I need you to, when I cry, I need you to be able to like, babe, you know what? Like, what's wrong? And a lot of times people want to fight and fuss. What's wrong with a conversation? A lot of things can be stopped and handled with just one conversation.
Communication is key.
Communication. I may not like what you say, but I have to respect it, because it's not going to change. You can tell me right now, I don't want you no more. Okay, thank you for not wasting my time. Thank you. Yep. Babe, I don't like when you do this. All right, it's not that you're controlling me. It's just something you don't like.
Right.
It's a difference between control and us having a conversation. It's a huge difference. And women have got to realize that, like, we have got to start being men's peace again. And we're not. And it's because on the flip side, because we're having to handle so much. Like, as a single parent, it's hard. I'm raising a Black son. I have to be tough. So my next relationship, I have to be with somebody who understands, like, you don't have to take on this load no more. Let me help you. But I've got to be willing to let that load down. I got to be willing.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
So that's that.
This joke going to church over here, boy. This joke.
That's just how I feel. Sorry. That's just,
you good. Hey, you got the floor. The floor is yours.
That's how I feel.
The woman should be the male's safe place.
Exactly.
Because you deal with a lot of stuff. You come home, all you want is that sweet, soft voice. And it ain't gonna be like that all the time.
It's not.
But we want to hear that sometimes. Like, it's gonna be all right. And blah blah blah. It's gonna be cool. We went, well, it's your fault. I don't know why you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, man, I can't win. Like, but yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I ain't got no rebuttal on that.
I'm taking it. Hey, look, I'm a little younger, so I'm just taking notes because when times like that come on, I'll be like, okay, they said this, you know what I'm saying? So
because it's like you communicating, say what you don't like. I don't like when you do this. It ain't no beef. It ain't no animosity. It just, you talking through it. Teamwork. You got to talk when you're in a team. Like, you got to say, hey, I don't like that. You ain't got to be rude with it. You say, well, you ain't got to say, wait, you don't like that? It's a conversation. A conversation can hit a lot of things if you just sit down and have it.
Exactly.
That's in general too. Just
it is. Friendships, relationships, anything. One conversation. Talk to me, not like a child. Let's come up with a solution, because we know what the problem is. Now, what's the solution?
Right.
Okay. Like, we're not gonna spend all week on this.
No,
we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have like weekly meetings. I think it's cute if couples have weekly meetings. So, babe, like, how was your week? Like, ask your significant other, how was your day? Like, how was this? How was that? Like, some days they're not gonna be in the mood to talk.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave them alone. It's okay. Like, that plate doesn't need to be fixed today. It can be fixed tomorrow. Like, it's all right. We trip over the smallest things. And I think for y'all, that makes it more difficult for you guys, especially if you have children outside of the person you're with. That's already a struggle in itself. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you have to take on that, and then you got to deal with baby mama trauma. Nah, I've been there. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm speechless. That's facts.
Dropping gems.
Everything I've been talking about.
I was about to say we really had a whole conversation like this one time. You was like, but it hit like a female say, you know what I'm saying? Usually it's like
a male saying it. I ain't never heard a female say that. Ever.
Yeah, but you did say that you think a little more on like, you know what I'm saying? You did say that.
Yeah, because I agree. Same thing. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but it's 10 degrees.
10 degrees.
It's 10 degrees. Ain't no trouble.
I don't agree with child support.
Woo!
On many reasons. If you're because he was a dog when you lay down with him, so let's just be honest about that. Sometimes people do change up, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest, like, be careful who you sleep with, because you already know the possibilities you could get pregnant. Let's talk about it. Men and women, y'all don't like your baby mama, some of them. You know, you wish you could change some things.
Yes, Lord.
You know, some things you can't change. Some of us got tricked and bamboozled. Whatever.
Led astray.
I don't know how they get tricked. You knew what it was. What? You knew. So, hoodwink. But either or, it's like for me, like it's not right. Now, if you got a deadbeat baby daddy, go ahead and put him up. Go ahead and put him up. If he deadbeat, go ahead and do that.
I'm in agreement to that.
But if he's a good father that gets his child every week, if he's a good father that goes above and beyond, go to that school, talk to the teacher and stuff, but you just being petty and bitter because you want to be, girl, bye, sit down, because it's not that child's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, that child got a great father. What you're doing is pushing him away even more.
Yep.
And you think you're hurting him by being like, let me keep the child away from you. So you're not going to see your baby. No, you're hurting your child. Because then your child's going to be like, why my daddy don't want to come around? Are you going to lie to him? That's just your daddy. No. There's some deadbeat mamas out here, just like it's some deadbeat daddies. It should be the same rule. It should be women on child support, just like it should be men on child support.
She preaching.
I mean, that's the truth, though.
That's a fact.
That's the truth.
My baby mama owe me $100,000.
Now I can't speak on that young lady because I don't know.
Oh, she ain't young.
We adding it up. We tallying. We keeping it tally now.
But I'm saying,
fact,
like,
though.
if you're a good father, just come on, just work together with the other parent. Like, move on. Y'all both, it didn't work. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get over it. Get over yourselves. Like, he with somebody else, you with somebody else. Live your best life because together y'all toxic. I'd rather be with somebody that's not toxic and my child see a healthy relationship than be with somebody that is toxic and my daughter pick up their toxic traits.
Oh, yeah, it is contagious because they learn what they see. They
Yeah.
learn from what they see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And men and women got toxic traits.
Exactly. Both.
Like,
So would you say have you ever seen like your daughters doing something like that you do, or something that like that mom would do that you like, oh dang, like, you know, you don't need to do that or something like that, you know?
hey, what you trying to do? They may be watching this.
He's trying to get you, he trying to get you hemmed up.
We ain't in no beef. She gonna be watching.
We all
Or
right.
even like something that you do that's like a bad
Oh, yeah.
trait. You
No.
see it in them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let
It's
me
just like,
see.
dang,
Let me give an example.
they got that from me. I can't even say, you know what I'm saying?
Because my son is more, now he's creative, that he gets that from me.
Okay.
But his mannerisms is more like us both.
Got you.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Now my daughter, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that too with the
Yeah,
daughter.
she just not creative.
Okay.
Not knocking her, but
Yeah, no, I get what you mean, yeah.
she don't let nothing bother. But she internalizes a lot of stuff. I'm trying to work on that, but that's a negative to me.
Right.
Got
Because
you.
when you internalize everything, that leads to depression. That leads to a lot of dark places. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
So I think that's a flaw that she gets from me as far as just shutting down. And she was sensitive too. I was at one point, but I got out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's one of the things. And she wants things her way. That's me. Not in a controlling way.
No, I get what
want
you
to
mean,
be.
yeah.
I want to know everything that's going on. I'm not gonna try to change it. But I just want to know. Pull up to the party. I'm like, who gonna be there? How many people?
I feel that. Yeah. How
I'm
long
that
it
way.
last?
They
I'm that
drinking.
way.
What they having to eat? Okay,
what time I'm gonna be home?
Yep, that's me. So I'm like,
I gotta work in the morning.
I'm like
if
that
I don't know
too.
the ins and outs, I'm not popping out.
I feel that. Yeah, if I don't know who all gonna be there, yeah,
No.
I'm
No.
good. I'm good. Love, enjoy.
Yeah, that's how my
Hey.
daughter is like. Who go? We meet? No.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I
Cause
feel
you
that.
name off 10, I'm like, now
Yeah.
I got to stay and I can't be there. Now I got to come.
I know I need to drive my car
Right.
with nobody
With
in
nobody in
it,
it.
so I can leave.
Now
when
the
I want
toxic
to.
trait from her, since we're going, it's 10 degrees.
10 degrees, baby.
How can I put this in a good way?
Say it real fast and let us catch it.
Nah,
Shoo-doo-doo. Oh, got it.
she responds to everything.
Okay.
Everything can cause smoke.
Oh, she about that life.
Yeah, any and everything she's gonna pop off.
Older daughter, younger daughter.
Now my older daughter, no, my my ex, but
Hey, ex.
her daughter, which is my stepdaughter, I call her my daughter. I raised her.
Yeah, I got you. For
But,
sure. For sure.
Just the like.
Mm.
You just can't say doo doo boo. Why? Boo, 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 boo. No, I ain't. Blah, blah. It ain't back talking. Just like you gonna get a response.
Yeah.
No matter what.
But they look just alike too. Man.
Yeah, you
I've
seen
seen it. But they look just alike.
just
But I can.
Yeah,
That's not a bad thing.
they
man.
act just alike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
act then look just.
I try to
alike.
like mold it in a different way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you keep talking like that, somebody gonna put hands on you. or somebody ain't gonna want to work with you because you always have something to say. Everything doesn't need a response. So it's good and bad.
I can respect that.
Okay.
I can respect that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
I can respect that.
Digging a little deeper.
I did.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why men cheat. But anyway.
Oh, let's get into it. I've been waiting on this segment.
Oh, you've been waiting on this smoke.
I've been waiting on that smoke.
The question is, why do men or women cheat when they're in a relationship?
Because they're not fulfilled.
In what way?
Whatever way they go cheat.
She just killed that and answered it all in 2
ended
seconds.
the conversation. That's what I was gonna go.
So it's don't 10 degrees. We not.
Yeah, because my thing is like this. Like women, we're gonna tell you. We're very expressive people. So we're gonna tell you, okay, babe, look, I'm not really getting fulfilled in this area. Whether it's sex, emotional, whatever.
Yeah.
And I tell you, and you blankly ignore me and be like, that's just being you. Okay, cool. I'm gonna tell you again. Cool. All right. And then you start leaving me by myself. She doing the most. I'm gonna go hang out with my boys. Okay. And this way I'm gonna meet Fred in the gym. And Fred is sensitive. And Fred just, he warms my heart. And before you know it, I got a personal trainer.
I see where you're going with it.
Because I told you, this is what I have an issue with. This is not what you're doing. Because these new age women is not like these old women. We're gonna stay together to make it work.
No.
Ain't no Al Green.
Sorry, I'm gonna show you my options. Like you treat me like an option, I'm gonna show you. And I've seen it. Like I have these conversations every day with women. So it's like they're like, why am I gonna stay somewhere where you're not listening to me? And I'm telling you, this is how I feel. But it's on both parties. Now some people can't help it. Some people really do have problems, and they can't be faithful. Like it's just not in them.
Shout out to my dad.
That's not nice.
I mean, he was. He said He used to tell me all the time. I was romantic with a lot of women. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Yeah, but he may have a problem. He just can't help it.
Right,
one woman may not just satisfy him. So that's a person that just need to be single. And that's okay.
My adopted dad, not my real dad, not my adopted dad. I love you, adopted dad. Not you. You faithful. The other one.
Say, I don't know you, but your son just.
We love both of them.
We love y'all.
Yeah.
We love
y'all.
But no, I mean, so why? The question is, why do you not listen when we talk? Oh, we got real quiet here, church. Come on, church. What's going on here, church? Akeem was in.
Akeem was in.
So why do you not listen when we talk?
Well, I'm speaking from I'm a good listener. But I'm not a good applier, if that makes sense. Especially when it's not being reciprocated.
Oh.
Okay.
How much you want me to listen and do for you, but you don't do it for me?
That's the one.
They say, well, you can say, no. We're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you to do these things you don't, but you want me to check off every box on your list, but you won't check off none on yours.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to be a hand-in-hand thing. Like, not saying, what you doing for me? I ain't talking about like that.
Right.
I'm just saying, if I tell you, you ain't got to do it immediately, but like, hey, will you this do? And I see you doing it. I'm not going to address it, but I'm just going to say, okay, she want me to do this. You know what? She worked on that. She's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on it too. Work on it. It's a process. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't see no growth, I'm like, why am I doing all this? Like I always tell people, like, you got to go into the inventory of a relationship. Like go into that room, imaginary room, and look on the bookshelf of all the positives and the negatives. You got to ask yourself, like, at least once a week, why am I here? Not in a bad way, but like, why am I here?
That's right.
Why am I staying? What fruit are we bearing from this relationship? Or how can we bear fruit? You know what I'm saying? And like she said earlier, the wife is the manager of the house. The manager. We may be the owner or the supervisor, but the manager is the most important role because they keep the house together.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's bringing in the money, she manages everything else under that. It's a lot. But,
it is.
And she says, well, you need to do this, boop, boop, boop. It's not from a place of dictatorship, I say.
It is.
It's like, this is what we need. I manage this. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And now, if a man just dismiss that, oh, you in for trouble, brother. You in for trouble.
Because and I agree with that statement 100%. Like, because we know, like, okay, babe, this is not working, and this is not what's going to keep the car rolling. Like, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Because again, it's a partnership. People look at relationships and they forget it's a partnership. Number one, we were friends first. Be friends before you do anything. Because sometimes I need my friend, not my mate, my friend. And people forget that I may not even like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people get together and don't even like the person they with.
Yeah.
And you look back at him like, we weren't even friends. Like, we were just...
That's true.
We coexisted in a space.
Yeah, you're like, I don't even
we had great sex.
I like you. And I had the audacity to love you.
Because and
skipped over the light.
Because and most relationships start off with sex. So you fall in love with the sex first.
That's true.
And you forget all those red flags because you're like, dang, that was so good. Like, whoo, he put it down, honey. And you forget the red flags so quick. Yeah. He lived with his mama, ain't got no car, begging you for a ride, but that dick's so good. You like, oh, shoot, I'm going to give him the keys and my debit card. And then you end up with a psycho. You don't understand how you got there. Same with y'all. You can't change nobody. You can't change nobody.
Nope. People are not your project, your personal project to build up. Okay. They're not.
Okay.
I mean, because sooner or later, they're going to get wise and understand that you have controlled their life in every aspect and every way. And they don't even know them like that. They don't even know who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do?
That's it.
Your homeboys tell you before you tell yourself. Or your homegirls. Not the bitter ones. Not the ones that ain't in a relationship. Because, you know, people that ain't in a relationship like tell people about being in a relationship, but they can't even keep nobody at the house. But
if you don't go ahead and preach, why you got that mic?
Preacher.
That's it.
If you ain't been married, you can't give me no counsel on
not tell me nothing.
You see, I'm just taking notes because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking my notes.
They be the ones that want to tell you.
Yeah, but we're back out in the single world where you are. So how is it in the single world?
How's the climate out there?
The single world
how's the weather?
But before you get started, pray for him. Go ahead, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Real quick. All right, hey man. But yeah, how is it in the single world? How is it in the single world? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I just be chilling right now because it's really, it ain't nothing special. It ain't. The thing I love the most though, I'm on my own time. What I want when I want.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about nobody, whatever. But dating, I mean, I've dated a little bit, you know, ain't too much change. You know, some of these girls still a little crazy. Some of them, you know,
like I said,
some of them still a little crazy. But you know, it's cool. Single life is cool. I'm learning a lot more about myself the more I'm trying to develop myself. You know what I'm saying? I can put my time into projects like this, like 10 Degrees or my acting or, you know, my social media. You know what I'm saying? So I do love that. But you know, sometimes you just like, dang, you know, somebody to chill with here and there, you know, be pretty cool. But
be careful with that.
Yeah. I know how I get
one night. That's all it takes.
Like I'm trying to grow because I can get bored easy, like real easy, and not even just like with just in a girl sense, but just in general. Like I can, you know what I'm saying? I can get bored and just be like, man, I kind of want to be single again. I kind of want to whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm kind of just chilling, you know, just.
But you always have been kind of a loner.
Low key though,
it's like Akeem can be happy with a box,
like I really
and by himself, and you know what I'm saying. Like as long as you hear once a week from him, he gonna say, "Hey yo," and you know he's good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's facts though. Like man,
if he likes you,
yeah. If I ride with you, I really can be a loner though. It's bad. Like it's good and bad.
No, it's good.
Like it is though. Like I can enjoy my own company. Like man, I told y'all last year, like I was going to Hornet games by myself. Shout out to Charlotte Hornets. We need some tickets.
Sure.
I went to Atlanta to watch my favorite podcast live by myself. I went to Atlanta to a private event by myself. I'll be out here.
By yourself.
By myself. He ain't lying. By yourself.
I really do be doing that. It's funny because my stepdad used to have to get on me all the time, like growing up when I was like maybe 16, 17, 18, 19. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be like, man, you don't ever really do nothing, which I do stuff, but I didn't really like go out to like party. I didn't really have like a lot of girlfriends, whatever. I was just chilling because like I get annoyed ezy and I get bored real easy.
Yes, you do.
I can get annoyed real quick.
I remember that first one.
Yeah. See, yeah. See?
Look at it.
Boy. Still getting annoyed to this day.
Yikes.
Yeah. We ain't gonna say no names, but but yeah, like I
remember when I said hoodwinked and bamboozled.
Ooh, boy, yeah.
Got out there one time.
If I can name drop, I would do it.
I know you would. We're not going
to put out a public announcement to everybody that's, you know,
no, sir.
I witnessed it firsthand.
But yeah.
You go places by yourself.
I do, man. I go so many places by myself, man. My stepdad used to be like, man, get like a friend girl or do this or do that.
He did.
Like, yeah. And now you see why I'm still a loner to this day now, because I did what he said.
He said to have a good time.
Yeah.
Not have a good time, you know.
Look, he come back and bring a whole human with him.
Now y'all see why I really be chilling now. For when I say I'm chilling, I'm glad you can be my witness for this. Y'all know
I can.
Like, yeah, I really do. I'll be chilling,
but
man.
Now, the way you are now, is that based off of a bad relationship?
Somewhat, yes, but like I've always, even like growing up, I've always kind of been a little like loner or whatever. Like, I mean, I had friends and stuff that I would hang out with, like cousins, stuff like that. Cool. But yeah, I've always been kind of like a loner type. But yeah, no, that definitely did shape a lot of how I am now. Like when it comes to like vetting out, especially like the minute I see something crazy, I'm like, yeah, nah. Next, what's that show on MTV they used to have? Next. I line them up and I'm just like, yo, no.
Now wait a minute, but no, you can't say that because you just said we can't slot people so quick.
Yeah, I mean, we do, and I was talking about me too because I'm quick to be like, nope,
you can't do that because one trigger can't do that.
And I know, and that's true. No, you absolutely.
You're gonna miss your biggest blessing over something you can't get over.
For sure.
And I had to like really think about that. Like, okay, you gotta at least don't be too, you know, butthole-ish about it and just be like, yeah, nah, you gotta go. Because you will, that's you up and down. Yeah, because one thing about me, King don't play about his piece. The minute you come messing with the piece, I don't care if you a girl, guy.
Gone.
Hey, I'm out there, man.
You won't hit me for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I will be gone like in a heartbeat. Like the minute something don't sit right, I'm like, peace.
I'm like, King, where you at, California? I mean, just jump on the plane.
I'm gone.
You do that.
You know what I'm saying?
You in Cali.
I do. I had to get away. Like I'm out here with my cousin. Yeah, I'm out. But yeah, no. The minute something ain't right, yeah, I'm gone. And I mean, because I really don't play about my peace. Because my peace has been disturbed so long. I got to the point when I was like a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? Nah, it's the me show now. You know what I'm saying? So
that's right.
The me show. I like that.
Yeah, it's the me show. Yeah. It's all about me now. So yeah. So I'm just taking my time.
You're loving yourself.
That's it. I'm loving myself.
Yeah. Heal yourself. Yeah. Let God heal you. Please don't come to me. Lord, please don't see me nobody else broken. I can't do not one more broken person. Because my thing is like, don't come to me if you're not healed.
Yeah, no.
If you're still triggered, you're not ready. Yeah. And that's okay. Like people think you got to be out here, be like fresh out divorce. That's what drives me nuts. Is people be fresh out divorces or fresh out relationships and got somebody already.
Not ready.
Yeah,
you're not ready. Like heal a little bit, baby. Like it's okay to be single for a year or 2 or 3.
Or 5 or 6.
5 or 6 nights. Wait a minute. Some of us got years on us.
I can be single for a minute. It don't bother me none. It don't bother me at all.
He can like he like that for in real life.
Yeah. So because I really get annoyed so easy with girls, like for real. Like
but you got a lot of you don't have a lot. Well,
look at you.
And you see, we all just cool, right? I'm just cool. You know what I'm saying?
You said he covered it. We just cool.
I don't know how you do it. I can't be cool.
I just be cool. Like even I'm man, shoot. Even then.
So you just good with like a conversation and go out on date here and there.
Here and there, I can do that. Yeah, sure.
But not every day.
Yeah, no. Ain't no way I can do it every day.
You alone.
Yeah. I would get annoyed, for real. Like
that's me. I had to learn to be. I was a loner before I got married, so I got used to doing stuff with my daughters and my sons and doing that. So I'm used to going somewhere. Hey, come to the store with me. Go here with me. Yeah, for sure. Now it's like, now it's like, man, I gotta go to Oklahoma by myself. Like, I gotta get on this flight by myself. I gotta go down here. I had to get used to it. I'm like, man, I need to call somebody. Like,
I feel that.
But I guess God put you in like, you need to be by yourself.
Yeah.
Totally for a little bit.
And heal.
And heal. And it takes long to heal. You can't just heal 1 month, I'm good. No, bro. You let it marinate.
Yeah.
Go through life and it happened naturally. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of things when I just sit and reflect. I'm still learning. Like,
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay. Then you can get into a healthy relationship.
That's the key word. And the thing is, I can't stand when people say the quickest way to get over somebody else is get up under somebody else.
Negative.
So I'm taking in their demons too. Like, I'm just battling this joker's demons now. You want me to battle his demons?
The worst advice.
Demon slayer in this mud. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm rocking back and forth. Looking crazy.
Slayer, you slaying all the demons.
What's wrong with you? I don't know.
Scratching.
Scratching yourself, looking crazy out here, looking stupid.
But it's funny. It's funny you was talking about that though. You was just like, I could be here. Like I had to get used to that. Dang, I got to go here by myself. You see me at the airport. I'm like, oh, John, what's good?
You see me at the airport?
No, I'm just saying like that would have happened. Like I'll be like, yo, what's good? You like, bro, what you doing? I'm going to LA by yourself, man. Yeah, I'm out. And you'd be like, man, I got. And you'd be like, man, I got to go by myself to Oklahoma. I got to do this. I'm over here like, bro, please do that. That's the man. You would love that, man.
But I did it. I'm like, man, this is this is
kind of nice, right? It's kind of.
I just gotta worry about me, and ain't nothing disrupting my peace, like you were saying.
Right.
Because I'm big on that too. Like,
right, you feel me?
Now I am most definitely. I am now.
I can chill by myself. You come around me hollering or yelling, I'm like.
2 fingers.
Immediately.
I gotta go.
Like, cause I'm not even like a yeller. Then, like, I can have a conversation with you, and I've honestly made more people mad by not yelling than I have if I
being nonchalant.
But that's a response.
Yeah,
the people got to understand. Silence is a response.
Yeah,
that's me taking my time.
Yeah,
I can argue with you, and I can like hate your guts when we having an argument. I'm talking to you just like this. It's not gonna go up, down. Some people cannot stand that though. You know what I'm saying? They get.
They be like, "Oh, you trying to be really? You condescending? You trying to be funny?
You just don't care, do you?"
Yeah,
and it's not that I don't care.
I'm not about to,
I do.
You know, get my emotions too riled up so I can think clearly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say nothing crazy. Because one thing about me, I can say some slick stuff. My mom and my dad both like that, and my stepdad like that too. So it's naturally I can say something slick real quick.
Oh, they want to knock your head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I try to just stay calm, you know. And then he who controls your emotions controls your mind. Oh, woohoo!
That is true. Dropping hot. I mean, that's the same thing. And then when the right one comes, that's the thing. Like we get in relationships and they're not the right people. Instead of just waiting on God, because waiting on God seems like forever.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Lord. But he's preparing you for your wife. Because the Bible says he who finds a wife, she's already a wife. So you don't have to worry about making her, molding her, hoping that she is. She's already a wife.
That's true.
And so I had to get at that mindset because I married the wrong person. It doesn't change it. I'm not a wife. Because I don't think as a girlfriend, I think as a wife.
Okay.
That's my issue.
Knowledge bars.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and there's a lot of females out here like that think as a wife. And we always want to be like, don't give them wifey treatment. But there's a real life wives out here. Like that's who God created them to be wives. So those are the same ones that can speak life into you. Again, multiply your finances, multiply your dreams, all this other stuff, because that's how we're built. We're just giving it to the wrong people instead of waiting on the Lord to be like, okay, God, let me just put you in this direction. So it's time to just wait and chill out and be loners and enjoy life.
True, hey, be loner.
Don't sleep with nobody. Be celibate. It's okay to be it's okay to be celibate.
I did go on my hat.
I did go against what I said though about, you know, hanging out with a girl a little often. It is one girl I will say, I can't drop no names.
Oh, you gonna be public?
What's up? Nah.
Okay.
But I would just say she did get me out of my element with hang. Like I usually like if I say I meet a girl and we want to hang out, I might hang out with them like maybe twice. So maybe you might get 2 days out of me. And I caught myself one day, I hung out with this girl like 4 times in a week. Like, and it was just doing like random, like different things. And I'm just like, ain't no way you just got me out of my element like that. You know what I'm saying? So I did have to go back and then say that somebody did get me out of my element for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's still loner life over here. I'm just saying, don't get it twisted now, you know. And I know she's gonna see this and I know she's gonna laugh. So, you know.
Look at him. He gonna be married. He gonna be married in a year.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with marriage?
No, it ain't even that. We cool right now. It ain't even none of that. I'm just saying it was just a girl that ended up getting me to hang out more than whatever. Now I'm not getting married no time soon. No, ain't no way.
You don't
know
that.
My patience could not right now. And that's one thing I know. My patience and my mental could not handle that right now.
If you say that, yeah, you gotta.
Boy, yeah.
At least you can admit it.
Like, I'm not saying I could never get married. I'm not saying that because I mean, cool. Marriage is cool, whatever. But yeah, nah. Just at this moment right now, and then me trying to like level up and do what I'm trying to do right now, like. Nah.
See,
I'm married to the game.
I'm
married to the game. You trying to get married ASAP. Now, what about you though? Can you get married like right now? Not really right now, but like if you met somebody and say maybe a year or two from now.
A year or two from now?
Yeah.
No.
I feel.
I can't say that. Cause I know what marriage.
That's it.
I know what marriage is like, and people make marriage hard. It's not hard. it's only hard if you make it hard. And I love the camaraderie. I love the partnership. I love us building stuff. I love that partnership.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's got to be the right one. I'm more cautious now. You know what I'm saying? With who I choose to do life with. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't see myself getting married in my 20s at all. And I'm almost out of my 20s. Got a couple years left, but in my 20s, yeah, I couldn't see it honestly. Like,
I got married in my 20s.
I'm impatient. I'm very impatient. I want it now, no matter what it is. Like I want this to be up there with R&B money right now, you know, on the 3rd episode. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like that. Like,
but who's to say you just not a patient person?
True.
So if you meet somebody and you still got that impatience, you got to learn how to work on that.
Yeah, you know, that's true.
Marriage make you better if you let it make you.
Come on now, say that.
I ain't never think about it like that.
Like the girls got you out of your loner trait.
Yeah,
so
out my comfort zone that time.
She can get you out of that impatience.
You better speak that. Come on now.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what I know. You know what I'm saying? Just.
I mean, I feel that.
I will say that when you meet the right one that God is meant for you, you'll know.
Say that.
Okay.
You would know. You can't even explain it. You just know.
You know. It's not forced. It's not like you're going to have to go extra hard. I'm telling you, like, and people kill me. They be like, no, God will show you. Because God shows you before you marry people that you ain't got no business marrying. I had a huge red flag. I heard 2 weeks before I married my husband, something told me, do not marry him.
Really?
Whoa.
Do not marry him.
Really?
Something told me,
so
do not marry him.
So what made you go against it, though?
My mama said, it's just wedding day jitters.
If you live off the opinions of others.
I love your mom and dad. I ain't even gonna, I love them both. I love your mom.
Number one, we can put about $5,000 this way. Number one, you gonna get down that out. That's what you gonna do.
I invested in this.
And I remember her telling me it's just wedding day jitters, but it's just something that told me do not do this. And I was like, Mama, I just don't feel right about this.
Yeah.
And then, I was right. Now everybody want their money back. No, ma'am.
How long into that did you realize, like, dang, I was right? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many years into it, or how many months?
It didn't take years. It took months. It was. I knew before. I knew before I married him, this was not right. I just did it because I didn't want to be alone.
Because you don't want to be
so I was 22.
The time we don't spend. That's not once again.
I didn't want to be alone.
You know that song.
But a lot of people get married because they don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
That's the biggest mistake you can make.
That's how I feel like when I do get married, it's gonna be like cool. Cause like I know how to be alone, and like it ain't necessarily like I ain't never been like, oh, I don't want to be alone, whatever. So I feel like I would know, like, I would be good when that time comes. No time soon.
You keep speaking against your blessing, man.
I know I'll get you.
Not right now.
When it comes, not right now.
We're just
when that
friends.
time would have come, and not even just that, but just in girls in general, whatever. When that time do come, I feel like I would be like a little more ready because I know like I can be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I can get married and then be like, oh, we getting divorced. And dang, I'm not.
You wouldn't even care.
Be like, all right, cool. Like
you cold blooded.
I can be cold. That's another flaw. And I ain't gonna say a flaw, but I can be kind of cold though.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm cold too.
yeah. You know how we
don't care, no.
It's like, all right, I'm not saying, exactly. I would be butthurt at the moment, but then that's quickly going. Hey, what Glorilla say? Hey, get my feelings hurt today. I don't give up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying.
No,
Big
that's
Glow.
not, baby. We gotta fix that. Jesus, fix it.
That's a big.
That's what big.
Sheesh. I mean, I see red flags.
Care at all.
I'll be like, I'm butthurt.
You gotta walk on eggshells around you.
All right, I'm good. Like,
look at him like, baby. Maybe we should talk about this going down the road, baby.
No, I didn't mean it like, I'm just saying, like,
we heard what you said.
You be butthurt, and then after a while, it's like, all right, I'm good.
No, that's me. Like,
exactly. You know
I can only give you a certain amount of attention to that problem.
Yeah.
If it go on and on, I'm like, you don't care, do you? I said, I did. But right now, I don't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't care no more. It's
See,
like,
and in that moment, I just want to knock your head some of your shoulders.
I did get smacked for saying that. Hard.
Really?
Like, not my knees.
Knock on wood, I never got smacked.
I still care. I'm here. I care a lot. And we do not condone abuse on this show.
Nah.
From either party, men or women.
It takes a lot of patience, Akeem, since you ain't been down there. It takes a lot of patience.
Yeah, it does.
And that's what I got to work on.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely prayer.
Keep God first in your relationship.
Don't forget who you are. So we giving you tips.
I know. That's why I know my marriage is gonna be golden. When that day comes,
that's it. We're preparing
I'm taking notes down. I'm doing all this.
Be a partnership. Be partners. Be friends.
Like your friend you got now. You never know.
Don't sleep with them on the first day.
Of course.
Or months. Because the thing is, people get love and lust confused. The waters get cloudy.
Is it love or is it infatuation?
Lust? That's it.
Infatuation don't last long at all.
It don't, because everything sags and drops at the end of the day. You got to think, and people don't think about that though. But people, they kill me. They think about right now. But think about when you say those vows in sickness and health, anything could happen. Say if I marry somebody tomorrow and they have a car accident, I'm obligated to take care of them for the rest of my life.
Yep. People
look at that and they're like, oh no, that can never be me. For rich or poor, what if we just scraping pennies together to get by? Could you still love me with $1 if I only had $1 versus if I had 1,000? People don't think about that. No. You got to think about that.
That's love, though.
That's love.
That's why I ain't made that jump, because I'm like, I'm not. Oh boy.
So you say you ain't never been in love?
Look at.
So
if you would have asked people, like I feel like what y'all would say, somebody had told me that one time. One of my friends, she was like, "You know what your problem is?" I said, "What?" She said, "You ain't never been in love before." And she said, I was like, "What you mean?" She said, "I can just tell you just ain't never been like really truly in love."
She may have a point.
And I was just like,
you have a point.
And at first I'm thinking like, man, she tripping, like whatever. But like she started explaining everything and going deeper. Yeah. I'm just like, I ain't saying nothing, but I was like, dang, like I'm thinking about it like, oh man.
Because you run from everything. You're a runner. Like that's what you do, like a trash star. I mean, and he's running really far. Like you won't argue with nobody. Like you've always, since I've known you as a kid, like you've always been this quiet soul. So anytime it's an argument break out, you can't find a key nowhere around.
Yeah, low key, I'll be like,
keep going.
Got it.
Bro, you just like me.
Yeah, like that's it's like, bro.
We might be related. We're gonna have to look at that family tree. Hey, we might be brothers. You
that's
never
a trait
know.
people don't like about me.
Yeah,
I ain't running. I
but you
excuse myself. Like,
it's like I'm not doing all that. And like if we gotta defend ourselves, we gotta bang. You know what I'm saying? If
if you putting, I'm like,
if it's time to bang, it's time to. Don't get it twisted. Hey,
I don't like confrontation.
But
I go real.
Yeah. When she say runner, I just don't. I'm not about to sit and argue.
Emotionally running. He does not have emotions.
If you come and trying to square up, we just gonna have to.
But that's it. But that's always been Akeem. Like Akeem's never. He's gonna sit where he's safe. And he has to feel safe with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for him to open up to you, he got to be real safe. So like I said, like if he does text you once a week, he like you for real. Like you want.
He texts me every day now.
Right? Yeah. We talk all the time.
Like you on fam status at that point.
We brothers now at this point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just you got to work on that.
So
and that's okay.
I did.
And that's okay.
So it's safe to say you wasn't safer.
I hate you. Why did you say that? Like, leave that child alone.
No, we go edit it out, Akeem. Don't worry about it.
Edit that whole thing.
Because I don't want no smoke, period.
I don't want no smoke either. But you see, I would have been name dropped, but I can't do that.
You follow me.
Hey, that door gonna kick open one day on the podcast. Gonna be like,
I hope not.
I hope I'm here to see it.
All you gonna see is
I'm gonna say, ma'am, I was just a guest on this thing. I just came over for 10 degrees, honey.
But I got a lot that I'm working on that I got to work on before I even think about making any steps for real. But yeah, as far as the in love thing, that's a good question. I don't want to say yes or no just because I got two people watching. I've been in.
Whoa. 2 people watching.
Yeah, I've only been in two relationships. Like
so
I'm just like
all yours been long relationships.
Let's don't count that.
What do you consider long? One was a year and about 8 months, and the other one was about almost 3 years.
That's long.
Okay,
depending on now it is.
Yeah,
but
true. But yeah, so I don't really want to answer that.
Yeah,
on camera like that when she said it, she's like, yeah, you ain't never really been in love with her, whatever. Because I'm not trying to get no phone calls. I'm not trying to get.
Yeah, he was in lust though.
Yeah,
that's it. Look, that's it.
But so that's a good question to think about. Maybe I haven't really truly been in.
Oh, have you ever been in love?
I got married. I was in love.
I wasn't in love and I got married. I'm confused.
Wow. Let me see. Oh yeah, yes, I was in love. And I messed that up.
I don't think I've ever been in love.
Truly. Like you may
I've
have thought you
been
were.
infatuated.
Okay.
I've never been like in love.
That's common though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. And I really want to be in love, like when it comes to like, especially like marriage. We gotta be like, we gotta be in, like, I want to just be crazy about you. Not crazy, but you get what I mean. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just, whatever. Yeah, she aight, he aight. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want it to be that.
No, see, you wasn't that for me. I feel so sorry. I feel so bad.
We need to edit that whole thing out.
We're going to have to edit a lot of this out, but it's all
because
good.
she's married now.
Okay.
She's married now.
Look at God.
And married to some nigga. But
we're going to bless that union.
Nah, but she was just that. Like, she wasn't no demon. She wasn't no hoe. She was solid, loyal, did anything, like she wasn't no slave. But
it gets
why you didn't marry her?
It was long distance. It was like it got to the point where I couldn't afford to be down there really.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, so I'm like, but then I got caught with somebody texting me.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why y'all do that?
No. Let me explain. So I called the wrong number one time.
How did you do that?
Let me explain. It was one number off.
Oh,
it was one number off.
It was a 7 out of 5.
So I ain't even think. I used to have my phone like it was like a Nokia. It wasn't those.
Yeah.
Right there. And,
I see.
And I never hid it from her. Like,
okay.
Because I loved her like to death. Like, so I had it right there. And I said, I didn't even think about it. So we getting prepared for something. It was like a cookout or something.
Okay.
So she's like in between my legs. We used to sit like that. We said, I didn't even think about it. He said, oh, I got it. I ain't even stop her. I'm like, okay. He said, if she got up, I ain't thinking. She got up and sit right beside me. I'm like, is everything good? Who was that? I don't know. You tell me. I'm like, huh? What you talking about? Who is, I'm gonna get, hold on, I'm gonna find out. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I don't know. Before I can say so, bow. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, wait a minute. I said,
hold on, wait.
I said, I don't know who this is.
Right. No, you get it.
I didn't. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know who that was. And she said, I said, I can call this person back. That was a bad idea.
Why did you do that?
But it was a girl. Did somebody call me? She said, you know who you call? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know who that is, bro. Like, you call Jonathan. Blah, 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 blah. She said, who? I don't know who that is. And it was over. Dang. So I called her back and got with her.
Hey, well.
You didn't be ashamed of yourself.
I was young.
I mean, hey, yeah.
You know that number you accidentally dialed? I'm now. I'm
like,
because of you.
Playing?
I'm
we
now
was
single
for like 2 years.
Okay.
See?
Solid years.
I've only been in one relationship, and that's my marriage. Like I haven't been in any other relationships.
Wow. I thought I was low on the list. Two. And one, like you say, one don't we can all agree we ain't gonna count that one. So I've been in one, right?
Right.
Yeah, you've been in one. Because I knew I was in love because I felt it. She was like my best friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We always talk, laugh, joke.
Okay.
She was a Scorpio. That was a plus. This when I knew I was in love. For Valentine's Day, I said, man, I'm going to do something real big. I don't ever think like, oh, I was broke. I said, well, shoot. I'm going to go hit the W up, the W Hotel. You ever been in there?
I've heard of it, but I ain't never been there.
Every floor has a different smell. Real nice. And I saw her walk in there. I said, I'm going to do something. Now, I'm dressed down. They dressed up in there. I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, can I help you, sir? Yeah, I got a reservation right here. He said, you do? I was like, yeah, you look kind of young. I said, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. She said, oh my God. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Double balcony overlooking Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Yeah, and do roses out and everything like that.
Okay.
Oh, you was in love.
I was in love. I love her to
death.
Oh,
man.
And I
so
fumbled
sweet.
the ball.
It'd be like that, though. It'd be like that, though.
Crazy thing is, she still texts me to this day. Message me on Facebook. Everything good? I'm like, yeah, everything good. Congratulations on you, man. No, thank you so much. I'm like, stop texting me.
Yeah, like, leave me alone, girl.
Stop.
You know,
focus on that.
You know it's supposed to be us. Yeah,
no.
Don't do that.
She don't think that at all.
See what I'm saying right there? You know it's supposed to be it. Nah, ma'am. Leave that marriage alone.
You know it's supposed to be us.
Don't get hemmed up.
But we done went deep today.
It was a good conversation.
It was a good conversation, man. But real quick, what's the word for the day? We got a word. You have a word for the day. What's up?
I don't have one.
You have a word.
The word for the day is, let's see. Drum roll, please. Complete. That was the first word that came to my mind. Complete.
Man, we only got a few minutes. That's good. We can go deep with that. Maybe a little.
Show was.
Yeah, we can put
topic.
that into the next show. But real quick, what does complete mean to you? Just real quick.
Healed.
Okay. What does complete mean?
Got to do one word.
Yeah, you ain't got to do one word. That was just a quick one.
Okay. Complete. It sums up what we was talking about.
Right.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that if you listen to everything we said, that helps you get complete.
That's
knowing
right.
who you are, loving yourself, being comfortable with who you are, so you can be comfortable with somebody else. But you got to be complete before you try to make somebody else complete.
Let God make you complete.
Yeah, keep God first.
Keep
God
God
only
first.
can do that.
That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
Only Him.
Because you try to do it yourself, it's gonna look horrible.
Jack yourself up. Trust me.
Think about it.
I'm really honestly, you said it. I'm
Without
picking back
you,
off
girl,
you. Like, hey,
my life is
incomplete.
Saint Cisco. Yes.
Go ahead, okay.
But to me, man, same thing, man. You just got to make sure, you yourself are complete. You know what I'm saying? Within, without, you just got to make sure you're complete all across the board. Then, you can take on whatever. So
that's right.
Word of the day, complete.
Love it.
Show. Low key is complete.
We have to chop this up in portions.
We might have to. This was a good show though.
Dope show.
You already know what this is though. 10 degrees.
10 degrees.
Yeah, one half of the host, Love Akeem.
This your boy O. Period. Shout out to our special guest.
Take the stage. Shout yourself out. Go ahead. The best for last. Keela Elaine. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Keela Elaine and Snap.
And look out for that feature film, Healed
and Complete.
June 24th.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Lock
sir.
in. And real quick, make sure y'all get y'all GLD Love Akeem. Use the code to get right for Father's Day, man. Get y'all father something nice. GLD, baby.
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
We out.
Peace.